Welcome to Knuckleball, hosted by Logan Hawke, myself. This is the first episode in hopefully the beginning of many other ones. I decided to do this because, I have opinions on a lot of different things, and one of which is about politics and news and other information. What caused me to settle on doing this first subject matter, which will be about the 7:31 and the 7:30 CNN debate, was that so many different people had questions about it and they had different opinions about it when it was running and then soon after it was out. My thing is that people were picking winners and losers, and I have my own views of who won and who was losing. Let's go through the different points one by one. So number one, and this is going to be three and three, so three winners and three losers. Number one winner, I felt personally, the number one winner would be Marianne Williamson. I say this because she goes on there, she's selling spirituality, she's self-help, she's got no history of politics that she's really pushing there. And she, of all the people that were on those stages, sounded like she was talking about like a president. She speaks and she's looking at the future. All the rest of them were speaking like they're a bunch of policy wonks. What's going to happen? Are they running for the Senate? Because they're not going to be in the Senate. They're going to be in the White House, and the president doesn't dictate what policy is. So if you're not giving me your views of what's going to make a better future, who cares? And, disclaimer, I'm not singling out anybody who's going to be president, who's not going to be president. Everybody's got a shoe in the game. Let's see how this all plays out. Number two, I'm going to say is Tulsi Gabbard. Yes, granted, she's less than 0%. I think she finally just got the numbers for to be able to get the individual donors. But let's be honest here. I want to see people who are willing to come in there and mix it up and challenge people. She challenged Kamala Harris on principal things that no one else seemed to want to go after. And it doesn't matter if it goes to the general election, because the thing is she can't weather the storm now. What's the point? So if she wants to sit there and go on being a prosecutor, she's got to understand that her prosecutorial record is going to be challenged. Tulsi Gabbard did that. She did exacting, knife-like, and it was like a carpet bomb in Vietnam. It was fantastic. It was a beautiful thing to watch. I personally think that right there she got more points than many other people did, and then some, other than Marianne Williamson. So there you go. Go ahead, Tulsi. Hope to see you in September. Number three, I'm going to say the third winner will be Bernie/Warren versus all the moderates. So CNN, as everyone saw, set up this thing where it seemed to be like some circle jerk or some type of circular firing range. First night they decided to be, let's put the two super liberals and progressives, whatever you want to call themselves, in the center, and they're going to have to fend off questions that we doctored to push people to go after each other. Well, rather than playing to what was expected, that people would try to, section off I'm more super liberal than you are, they basically tag team and blew away the other ones. That right there is a win, because they beat the format that CNN was trying to do. Now, losers. Yeah, the losers. Number one loser with the bullet would be Kamala Harris. Why? Oh, she was on the rise? Well, you know what? What goes around comes around. You want to sit there and play patty cakes and say, oh, we're not going to sit there and have a food fight, but then all of a sudden you're the one with the crowbar and you're waiting with your T-shirts all ready to roll out. You got what you deserved. And no matter how you try to spin it and whatever else, you're going to get more of that. So I would suggest to you, double down. Come on, if you're going to do policy and be like all the policy wonks, do that. If you want to pretend to be a prosecutor and the prosecutor president, which that's just whatever. Better luck next time. Find something that's going to work for you. Go from there, because right now you got to slap down. Number two loser, going to be Cory Booker. Yeah, everybody. And I know everyone thinks and says he did so great. He did great going after Biden. No, he didn't. Biden, all he had to do was just play defense. And he did that well enough. It's Joe Biden. Everybody knows who he is. Cory Booker, You trying to roll out and use some black slang to make yourself look better, you're already doing bad because you're not winning any black vote, really. Why? Look at your record. I'm from Jersey. I went to school in Newark. Speaks for itself. Sorry, bro. So take your little sayings and trying to look like you're part of the culture. Get up on out of here. Number 2 loser, you. Number 3, and this is final, about this whole little list I'm making here. Number 3 is the CNN format for the debates. That was horrific. That was a horrific setup. All you're trying to do is you're trying to force conflict. The conflict is there. I want to be able to hear people talk about what their views are, what they're going to do, what they're going to put out, and how it's different than other people. You trying to use gotcha moments and make that be about what the litmus test is about becoming the president for the Democratic side is insane. Yeah, people say they want people in the Democratic Party to go chasing after Trump. Newsflash, he's here as president because all you people's fault. You decided to put him in, that's your problem. Now is the point where you got to decide who's going to be the best person to go up against him and how you're going to do it. You're not going to do that by using the media, and that's my biggest problem. The media is doing the same thing they did before. They are trying to crown and decrown winners. They don't like the fact that they got Biden all the way out front, so they want to be able to create this swirling maelstrom and have people attack each other. Don't buy into this. The next one, I hope it's not the same way, but that format was horrible. And when you sit there on Wednesday, which was the prime example, when they just beat up on Joe Biden, hey, granted, he is the front runner, but truth be told, you're not going to get anything. I didn't hear anything. If I was someone that was looking actively, I'm not going to be able to see that when you got people beating on each other and it's a street fight. You're just looking to see who's going to draw the most blood. And that's what it's all about. So, to summarize, this is my top 3 picks for winners and losers of the 7:30, 7:31 CNN debate. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate any type of comments and concerns you have down below. Please subscribe, and I'm going to have more content coming soon. Thank you.